One for all, or all for one? Or is it two for tea? I don't know, I haven't seen Mickey and the Three Musketeers in a long time. But I guess we'll find out what the power of the One for All dragon is firsthand.
Wow, ladies
and not just some cutaway.
This show's really starting to rock. Topia and Yugioh are going at each other like nothing.
Come on, I'm getting impatient. Make your move.
I'm tired of doing all of the nothing.
Right. I draw.
Doing each other like nothing. They had like one turn
I'll play
each.
the spell Evolution
To
Gathering.
be fair, Topia isn't
one
turning
XP
back.
card and one normal monster from my deck straight to my hand. Then I'll play the spell card Heart of Evolution once more and use it to evolve the pocket Randstomp that lies in my hand. I expand the DNA strand. I Evolution Summon level 8 Pocket Centaur.
Ah,
now
the
I'll
Saw's
activate
buck.
Pocket Centaur's
Some of the comments
special
pointed
ability
out that
by banishing its
Centaur
EXP
looks
card
more like
from the
Saw's
graveyard.
buck than it
This
does
monster can make
Go-Go,
all
which
of
I can
your
agree with.
monsters
I mean, they're
lose
both deers
1,000
at the end of the
attack.
day. Well, one's a
And
ram.
for every
but
monster,
you get what
I
mean.
gain 500 life points. And that only leaves your life points to go. Pocket Centaur, attack Void of the Magic Hunters! Impressive, but not merely impressive enough.
Nearly,
I
not
activate
merely.
the effect
You
of Pyro
mere.
of the Magic Hunters in
Ah,
my
well.
hand.
Misspeak. Happens sometimes.
My monster may be destroyed, but I can special summon Pyro from my hand to absorb all battle damage.
Tch.
Maybe, but that still leaves Pyro open for an attack. Go! Samurai Order! And that's where you're also wrong, because now I'm going to activate my trap card, Dud Hunter. With this, I can redirect your attack from Pyro of the
Except in
Magic
the previous
Hunters
episode.
to Blob of the Magic Hunters, which I special summon from my deck. And here's a
Alright.
little trick.
2000
Blob
defense.
of the Magic Hunters cannot be destroyed by
Blob
battle.
looks like what the frickin' rank
Fine.
5 turns into.
I end my turn with one
or it
face
turns
down
it,
card.
or it turns into the rank 5.
Then,
It just takes his
my
pants
move,
off and gets
and
him
I
knocked
draw.
out.
To start my turn, I banish Dud Hunter from my graveyard to activate its effect, adding one rank up magic to my hand.
Dang, that's pretty
Then
good.
I overlay level 4 Blob of the Magic Hunters and level 4 Pyro of the Magic Hunters. I Exceed Summon, come forth, rank 4 Voltic of the Magic Hunters.
I was afraid of one
Then
for all.
I'll activate my trap card, Exceed Reborn. This trap lets me bring Void of the Magic Hunters
Does it bring
back
back
from
Quake?
my graveyard. And then I play the spell from my hand.
Wait, Quake
Rank
isn't in the
up
graveyard.
magic,
So that was the
Terra
previous duel. I
Firma.
got a lot of mixed up.
With this spell card, I
I
can
like
take
how they're
Void
all
and
stacking
rank
on
it
top
up
of each
by
other,
one
still
rank.
all covering the
Oh,
face.
here's some more of that rank up magic.
You think if there's one place you wouldn't want him to be, it would be covering the
Rank
face.
up Xyz Evolution. Come forth. Rank 5. Quake of the Magic Hunters.
There's Quake.
And now I activate Voltic of the Magic Hunter's special ability. By using up one overlay unit from this monster, I can make all of your monsters lose 1000 attack. And then Voltic gains 500 for each monster. Uh-oh. And then I'll activate the effect of Quake of the Magic Hunters. Since all of your
Imagine the old
monsters'
days when
attack
Lost Name
bonuses change,
refused to
I can
show
discard
his
an
face
overlay
any
unit from
regard
itself
way
to
or form.
destroy those
And now he's
monsters.
just showing up his face
Uh-oh.
constantly. I guess he realized it didn't matter. But hey, you want to protect
And
your
now
identity
your
on the internet, that's
destruction's
fine. But
inevitable.
no one takes any
Voltic,
insult by
attack
that.
his life points
You know?
directly. And when he does, you can't activate any of your spell or trap cards. My life points aren't quite open yet, Topia. From my graveyard, I'll activate the effect of Pocket Gem Gardener. By banishing one normal pocket monster from my graveyard, I can summon it in defense mode.
Nice, he built that
Furthermore,
earlier.
it can't be destroyed by battle. Honestly, you should just stop dragging this duel out while you can. I only wish to
No,
destroy
Draco plays the
fusions,
dragons, not me.
you. So step
Eh?
out of my way right now. I'm sorry, Topia, but I can't do that. You're going way too far with this revenge plot. And the fusionists have? They've taken everything
Haven't.
from me. And I'm supposed to forgive them? No.
No.
You don't have
You
to
don't have to
forgive them.
turn
Don't
into
you see
them.
that? Just focus on the future. But the past is all I can think about. Well, why don't you just forget about the past then? You claim to be making a future better for all its
The past
sentients.
who makes us who
Then
we
do
are.
That. Then stop trying
The
to
future
cause
who
more
we
war.
become.
Well, why don't you just make your move? Fine, if you insist. I draw. To start my turn, I play the spell card Tag Out. With this spell card, I can shuffle Gem Gardener back into my deck and summon a different pocket monster.
I don't have
in
an
its place.
evolution monster for it.
I special summon
It's
level
not a normal.
6 Pocket Cursed
Oh, hey, it
Wanderer.
does come back.
A Gemini monster?
I thought this was one in
What's the
an only
purpose of
appearance.
I'll tell you
Back
the
in
point
episode
of it.
1, but no,
It's
it does
Gemini
come back.
Effect. By Gemini summoning this monster, it can gain its special ability, which adds 1 banished EXP card from my banished zone back to my hand.
Nice.
Okay, I hope this works.
I activate the spell from my hand, Sword Ritual.
Hey, that's
With
from
this
episode
spell
1 as
card,
well.
Cursed Wanderer's
The
attack
previous
points
episode.
double until the end phase. Is that so? Well, in that case, I'll use Quake's
Quake's
ability
effect.
once more. By discarding 1 overlay unit, this monster can destroy your monster, since its attack points just changed.
That's not good.
Thanks for that.
What?
Because now I'm able to do this. I play the spell Heart of Evolution to evolve the pocket Ruffet Wolf in my hand.
That was bait.
Wait, what?
The Gemini was bait so you
Decoy.
can get its evolution card
That's
back.
right. And now I expand the DNA strand and Evolution Summon. Level 6, Pocket Haifu Wolf.
He's back.
These monster
We're here for the first time, technically. It's been a while
Now,
since we saw him
I
and they say
activate
he's back.
Haifu Wolf's special ability. By banishing Heart of Evolution from the graveyard, its attack points double. Of course, he can't inflict battle damage, but he can inflict effect damage equal to the destroyed monster's attack. Either way, no matter which monster you attack, it won't be enough to destroy my life points. You're right, but at least I can do is get you closer to defeat. Haifu Wolf, attack! Voltic of the Magic Hunters! Canine Knuckle! I have no more cards in my hand, so there's nothing else I can do. I end my turn. Then it's my move once again. I draw! I'll start by playing the spell card, Wonder Wand. With this spell card, I can equip it to my monster and give it 500 extra attack points.
But that's not why he's using
Then I'll
it.
tribute both Wonder Wand and the equipped monster to draw 2 cards.
Wonder Wand going away early was
Why don't
fine.
you get rid of your monster?
For the
So I can
materials
get
to
a
be in the
pretty decent
graveyard.
spell card out of it. Go, Magic Hunter Lottery. With this spell
Magic
card,
Hunter
I can
tickets.
banish 3 Magic Hunter monsters from my graveyard to draw 3 cards. And if any of those are Magic Hunter monsters, I can special summon them to the field. Catch is, their effects are negated, but that's fine by me.
Sure, right? I'll take that cost. All 2 out of 3 are.
2 out of 3 aren't bad.
Nope.
So I'll special summon Cloak and Pyro of the Magic Hunters to the field. Huh, lucky. Catch is, they can only be used for Xyz material.
Oh,
we
no,
already
in
know
Xyz
they're gonna be
archetype.
only used for Xyz material anyway.
Damn,
Now with
I
these
really
2
wanted to
monsters,
ritual summon
I
with
build
them.
the overlay network. I Xyz summon rank 4, 1 for all.
Now here we
dragon!
come. He's bringing it all
Here we
out.
go. Now I'll
Yep.
activate 1 for all special ability.
Think
By
it'd be
using
hyped
up
up a
both
bit more, but
overlay
no,
units,
it's...
this monster gains
I don't know.
4,000 attack for each overlay unit used.
Well, you've been waiting for it. You knew it was coming, and here it is. Plus, you've seen it
Now,
before, so it's not
next
much
time
need to
you'll
build
know
up, I
better than
guess.
to stand in my way. 1 for all, attack Pocket Haifu Wolf. Detroit Neutron Destruction. Ah!
Ah. It didn't work. No damage.
Impossible.
Titan's life points are higher
How
now.
are you still alive? With the effect of Pocket Mirror Cat in my graveyard, I can banish itself and 1 Pocket Normal monster from my graveyard to reduce all effect damage I take to 0. And battle damage as well.
But you had 3,500 life points left.
It doesn't matter anyway.
Whoops.
You're not even going to survive after what happens next. But just in case, I'll end my turn with 1 face down card. And it's your move. And 1 for all, Dragon's attack points return to normal. Alright, now it's my
You
move.
managed to survive the one
But
for all
we're
Dragon's
not
one
done
turn
yet.
kill.
During
Can you
the
keep
end
going?
phase, 1 for all
Did you outlast
inflicts
him?
damage to me equal to the attack points I added to it this turn. Wow. But
Yeah,
by
it's a cost.
discarding my Curry Venge from my hand,
You
I
add
can
to his
reduce
hand.
that damage to 0.
Hey, you like the little
Half of
what?
it back to you. Oh.
Crap.
And since you only have 4,000 life points left, that's all you can afford to lose!
And then Hugo dies. The end. That's gonna be my joke for every time the third part ends. Just like, man, I can't believe he's fucking dead. Question of the day. What's your least favorite number monster? Gold Rat. Why are you there? You are a bad card every way. Here, let me explain how this card works. It takes 3 level 1 monsters, and its effect is you can discard 1 card from your hand to draw 1 card. It is Illuminite, except it's harder to get 3... Well, not as... Well, it was harder back then. To get 3 level 1 monsters on the field than it was to get 3 level 4s. And the worst part, it doesn't even have, like, good stats or anything like that. It's like, that's its entire effect. Its stats are bad. It's... all that... Just make Illuminite. Illuminite has at least decent stats. I'm not saying 2400 is anything to write home about, but it's better than frickin' like, what was it, 300, 900, something like that? It is Illuminite, but bad in like every way. And there's a reason that card was won from Kaito in a throwaway duel. Not even a throwaway duel. It was one off screen. We just see like Kaito win the duel, like the impact of him winning, and that was it. Because they knew they couldn't make a duel out of that. The best they could do would be like, aha, it's here now. I'm dead. Like, what were they going to do? But, yeah. If I had to pick, like, Sumoji Soldier at least had a cool thing in the Arc 5 manga. It's like, okay, not all numbers are bad, was that core of the moral of that thing. Which I kind of like. Sometimes it doesn't always bring curse. Sometimes there's a plus because of it. The numbers aren't all evil. Which is kind of nice, you know. You gotta have some variety in there. Not everyone's born bad. Or maybe the curse was that you have a beneficial thing, but I'll take my curse being beneficial than being bad any day. I hope it's not some monkey's paw scenario. But anyway, now Hugo's trying to knock some sense into Topia, and he is actually going pretty well head-to-head with him. Actually just putting up a fight and all that shit. Topia had to bring out all of his magic hunters to try to keep up with... Well, they're actually pretty well matched with each other, not try to keep up. It's Hugo... Topia's trying to finish him off, and Hugo just keeps staying alive. And they had to throw out a new board, and then a new board, and a new board to try to break the other board. And Hugo actually got the upper hand with that at a high Fu Wolf. If Topia didn't get out that all-for-one dragon, he probably would have been sunk. And that Curry Revenge top deck, because we didn't top that Curry then, he would have lost. I mean, he might have had some other card or something like that, maybe like reduce the damage to 0 or something like that. But with Curry Revenge, it does burn damage, so it doesn't really matter. So that was actually a pretty good top deck. It is like, oh look, lucky lottery. I managed to get all 3 cards I need in this scenario. Gosh darn it, go figure. So yeah. Now Topia and Hugo are going head to head in the final clash. Will we find out the winner in the next episode? Or will we take another episode? I don't remember honestly. I think we're done in the next episode. But we'll find out for sure in the next episode. Let's move on. Now let's see if Hugo got blowed up but good. I'm gonna find out. I really should start giving final thoughts in the first half, though. It's kind of a kryptonite right about now. Nope.
What? How did you?
Let me
With the
explain.
trap card Pocket Recovery, I'm able to special summon 1 pocket monster from my graveyard and gain life points equal to its original attack. So I brought back Cursed Wanderer to gain life points equal to half its original. Fine. I suppose there's nothing else I can do from here.
He survived the duel. He would have lost
it's
otherwise.
My turn.
His
I
life points
draw.
are literally half of Cursed
And
Wanderer.
for starters, I'll be activating the monster effect Pocket Storm Owl from my hand.
No, you cannot
There are
see it.
no
Why
other
would you
cards
see
in my
it?
hand and a pocket monster in my graveyard. I can discard this card to draw 3 new cards.
Can I have that card?
Now, from my hand, I'm playing the XP card Pocket Evolution. Well, Curse Wanderer isn't a normal monster.
It's a Gemini.
True, but there's just one thing you're probably missing about this whole thing. Cursed Wanderer is a Gemini monster.
By the way,
Gemini
by
monster.
Hugo
That's
Gemini
normal.
summoning, he has done something the anime has not.
That means
Gemini
you
summoned.
can evolution summon. Correct.
I can't
Now
wait for them
use
to add
Pocket
Geminis
Cursed
to
Wanderer
speed
to
its
expand the
rush
DNA
duels.
strand. Gemini evolution summon. Come
It's the
forth.
only time we see this
Pocket
monster, I
Cursed
think.
Reaper.
Ooh, it's an Absol too. Nice.
Go, Cursed
I might be
Reaper.
wrong about this
Attack
being
his
its own
monster
appearance. I've
and
been
end this
wrong so
duel.
many times.
Not so fast. I activate the Wabaku trap card.
Yeah.
With this, One for All cannot be destroyed this turn, and I take no damage. Well, whatever is up next, it's probably going to be something big.
No doubt.
No matter. I set 2 cards in my hand face down and end my turn. That's it. Now I'm starting to really get bugged by you.
No, the bug guy
Once
was
I
the last
end
guy.
This duel, the Fusians are next. It's my move.
Then I can't let you win.
I draw. Now I. Topia, are you okay?
You drew the evil card. Uh-oh. Solaris phase 1. That ain't good.
As I was saying, I play the spell card. Rank up magic. Baryon Force!
That's a
With
very
the
important
spell
card for the next
I can
season.
take one for all and rank him up by 1 rank into an even more
Foreshadowing,
perfect
if you will.
monster. Now go! Baryon, Xyz Evolution, come forth. Rank 5. Chaos Xyz, all for 1 dragon!
Oh no.
This is new.
Very new.
And I know what you're
very
thinking.
Dangerous.
But Topia, your monster has 0 attack points. Well, I'm afraid attack
Octodad
points
looking
aren't
thing.
everything. I play all for 1 special ability. By using up an overlay unit, this monster can drain all of your monster's attack to 0. Ooh. And then all for 1 gains double that lost attack
Double?
permanently.
Why
Of
is it
course,
78?
your monster's effect
75,
would also be
7,000.
negated,
Ugh.
but since evolution monsters have skills and not effects, all for 1 can't get rid of it. But oh well, it already has enough attack points to drain the rest of your pathetic life points. Now
I thought you said
go,
attack points
all
weren't
for
everything.
1. Attack and destroy Cursed Reaper. Only 1. Ah!
It's not a bad attack name, not gonna lie.
And finishing you off is only gonna be the beginning. Once I'm done with you, I'll rid this world of both Fusians and Xyzians. If those foolish idiots don't stop fighting, I'll make sure they do. I'll rid both dimensions. Not just of Fusians, but Xyzians as well. And then I won't stop until
That's
every
own
other
dimension.
duelist knows my name as the Unstoppable, the Chosen!
I'm so glad we kept him in the tournament.
What? No! This
Having a
can't be!
bad past does not justify your
Not
future
quite.
actions. Have you
I
never seen
activated
Sonic
Curse
3?
Reaper's special ability. By banishing 1 XP card from the graveyard, I can target 1 pocket monster I control,
Oh, so you did because it
in
didn't
this
come out
case
yet.
Curse Reaper, and by doing so, when that monster is destroyed, I take no battle damage. Also, I get to destroy 1 card on your field. But since the only monster is all for 1 there, and it can't be destroyed by card effects, I don't think that effect will
Matter.
work. No! This was my victory! You were supposed to be destroyed! Fine. I end my turn. Draw your last card!
There's a bunch of riffraff.
Alright, that does it. You know what,
I'm
Topia?
ending this duel.
I think you're full of garbage. Say that again!
You're full of
The
garbage.
reason why your dojo sensei even gave you that one-for-all dragon is because he believed in you. Because he believed that you could use it for great things. But here you are starting another war. How would you know what that old fool would want? How would I know? Because your buddy Ace told me. He told me everything. Everything you've been through. And true, it's sad. But that's no excuse to start another war. Ace told me the reason why he gave you that one-for-all dragon is because your sensei believed that you could do great things with it. Because he chose you to do it, because he thought you were worthy enough to wield it. And honestly,
You were speaking facts.
I didn't believe it. Well, believe him. He chose me to rid all dimensions of fusionists.
No,
and I
he chose
won't
you to
rest
save
until
all
my
dimensions
goal is
to fight
accomplished. You claim that you want to make a great future for all Xyzians, but right now you just contradicted yourself. So how can you really? Wait, what?
Hey, wait, he's right. Yeah, if Topia wants to make a positive future for us all, then how come he said he'd just destroy both Fusions and Exesians?
Technically, you can't have negativity if everyone's
What?
dead.
No! Don't you realize? He's the enemy! He's the one standing in the way of our cause!
The cause of wiping
now
us
you're
all
going back
out.
to the whole cause thing. Yeah,
You were gonna
he
even wipe out
decided
your
to
own
stick with it,
kind.
Topia. I knew trusting you was a mistake.
You won't get away with this! I'm worthy. I'm chosen. I am the one who will never forgive the Fusionists. I will exterminate them!
And that's
it's
why
that
you
very reason why
always
you'll
fail.
never be ready for this kind of power. My turn. I draw! Now,
Your
from my
past does
field,
not
I'll
justify
activate
being
2
a
trap cards.
Terrible person
First,
today.
I'll activate the trap card Evolution Reborn. This trap card lets me bring
It's
one
like Haifu
evolution
crying.
monster from my graveyard back to the field. I'm bringing back the evolution monster, Pocket High Fool.
No
Of
attack.
course, his skills are negated, and his attack points are reduced to 0, but that's fine by me. Next, I'll be activating the trap card Ojama Trio. With this trap card, I'm allowed to spawn 3 Ojama tokens to your side of the field. What's the point of these useless tokens?
Him.
I'll
It
show
would be
you the
300 burn
point of
damage.
them, so I can
But
activate
then
the
you don't have the
XP
high
card
fools.
Evolutionary Sacrifice.
Oh.
With this XP card in play, I can send Pocket High Fool from my field to the graveyard to summon an even stronger monster.
Assault Wolf
I
time.
expand the DNA strand even further. I ultimate evolution summon. Come forth, Pocket Assault Wolf.
He's back from his previous
Your
time.
monster's not as strong as All for One.
Well, actually lost.
I
should be
activate
said.
Assault Wolf's
But hey,
special
he won that
ability.
fight.
By banishing 1 XP card from the graveyard, it can gain 1,000 attack points for every monster you control. Wait, what? Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, Pocket Evolution counts as an XP card whilst it's in the graveyard, which I use to banish to activate Assault Wolf's effect. Which means Evolutionary Sacrifice is still in my graveyard, and by banishing itself, I can double this monster's attack points. What? 14,000 attack points? No! No! This can't be! You can't do this! It's my destiny to rid this world!
Then it's your destiny to lose.
This duel is over, Topia. I'm ending this right now. Pocket Assault Wolf. Attack All for One Dragon. No. No!
So canine
Alpha
knuckle.
Rage Knuckle.
Oh no! That damage
That's
inflicted,
gay.
and then effect damage is dealt doubled.
Incredible!
The effect damage is an
Topia's
active division
down.
at 0
It
already.
looks like this Exesian has gone as far as he can in the tournament.
He's went as far as he deserved to go.
Oh.
In fact, he went too far.
What happened?
Became what you hated. Became David
Oh.
Talk. His end is artificial.
Do you want to know what, Topia? I
Is that
really
kind of
hate war.
Do kind of like that
It's
detail
just so
of his arm
pointless.
malfunctioning.
At first I
hand.
thought it was despicable that the fusion dimension did this to your home. Now I think it's just despicable that you're trying to continue it. What do you... A thug like yourself does not even deserve to become a duelist, let alone wield that card.
Later. That was a damn good moment for Yugioh, though. War, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Except making the rich richer, of course.
Ace? You're alright? Save it, Topia. I've heard enough. What are you saying? I heard everything about your little speech out there. I thought you really still cared about us, but ever since you got One for All you've been focused around is getting rid of fusions. Well, they're not the problem. You are. Ace, just save it, Topia. I don't even know who you are anymore. Ace! Ace!
You went too far, and you can't come back from that. Not so easily. Dang, I can't believe I forgot about that. I'll save it for a bit. was the most disappointing thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal for you? It existed. No, to be real, the most disappointing part about Zexal for me is the fact that it's just the original series again, at least in the first half of the first arc. Because once we get to like the World Duel Carnival itself, and of course the Barrier Invasion, then Zexal does get really, really good. But so much of it is just, let's do DM again. And I know there's the opinion just like, but it's DM but better. I don't care if it's DM but better. It's just DM again, and I don't want to see the same story again. Yes, they have their own twists and turns. Yes, they do some stuff better than in the original series. And yes, the original series is probably overrated as heck. But I don't want to see the same story again. I want to see something new. Which is why I hold the Barrier Invasion in such high regard, because that was something new. I admit once I got to that point, around that point of Zexal, I was fully intrigued again. I was falling up, but then as soon as the whole Shark's revelation of his past and all that jazz, I'm like, okay, I'm in. Well, let's see where this goes. I care about Shark. Because otherwise they're just kind of like hanging in there, just be like, ugh, I can't quit. I don't know. But yeah, that was the most disappointing thing about it is the fact that it feels like DM again, and no one, and I don't. That's just my opinion now. That's so. Doug, if you want to know why I think Zexal was bad, I don't want to see DM again. I saw DM; it was good in my opinion. If you don't like DM and think Zexal was DM better, you have the right to your opinion. I humbly disagree. Barrier Invasion's great though, no arguments there. Barrier Invasion is peak Zexal. But as for the episode itself, I imagine some of this was just the pure, raw, negative energy of the Barion's Chaos Force, not to mention the one-for-all dragon exuding his emotions to extreme, but some of that was bubbling up inside him for what all that happened in Topia. Yeah. That is always a bit of a story that resonates with me, just the fact to be like, there's a lot of people who are terrible, awful human beings, and try to justify it because, well, I had a hard past to see, so it's okay to have an utter piece of crap. No, it doesn't matter how bad your past was. I mean, it's terrible that you had a terrible life in the past, don't get me wrong. That doesn't justify you being terrible today. Nothing does. Just, you can always turn the other cheek. I mean, I may be saying that from a privileged point of view for some people's opinions, but I don't care. That's how I choose to just look at it. You can always choose to be a good person. If you don't choose to be a good person, that's your choice. But, yeah. Anyway, this was kind of an underrated duel because this is what I didn't fully remember. I remember that Yugioh did duel Topia. I remember the one-for-all Dragon Chaos form and all that jazz. I did not remember all the stuff that happened in between, which just like, I remember Fusion versus Xyz. That one was like the highlight of season 1, but this is actually one of those underrated, like, I don't know if it's underrated is the right term, but it's like, it caught me off guard with like how good it was, especially at the friggin' Viper versus Ace. Let's be real, that was just an instigator duel. That wasn't really a duel. It was more of just like, let's just instigate the events that's causing it to pop off. But it led to this event, which is just everything that Topia did and said. All of his actions finally caught up with him, and he freaking finally met the brick wall that is the main character of the show, and it just paid off so well. Sadly, Yugioh couldn't really talk him down and try to get him out of his blood rage, and the only way he could stop him was just to put him down. And sometimes that's the only way you can deal with it. It may not be the best way to deal with it, but like overall, but sometimes it's the only way. It's not the preferable way, but it's sometimes the only way. But now Topia's lost everything. His record is destroyed. People realize who he is as a human being, and even his own friend has turned on him, and he's turned on his own master. Does that make him worth the one-for-all dragon still? It still obeyed him, but after that, who knows? Maybe it'll go in a little Tomias arc thing. It's just like, I don't trust Yugi. Okay, now I do. I don't know. Time will tell. I mean, I know the answer to that question, but to those who haven't watched, of course, I'm asking more in their, status thing. But, yeah. It's just... This was really dang good two-parter. These couple of past 4 episodes, technically, were just some dang good stuff and good interwoven storytelling. Like, if you like this thing like Fusion versus Xyz 2 here, that's a really dang strong story arc that I'm glad to check out. It was awesome stuff. Yeah, there's the kind of, it's just like, why did Declan let him stay in the tournament? It's Declan. I want to observe this. How about you observe my fist in your face for doing this crap? This should this should not be allowed in some regard, but whatever it is what it is. Aren't you glad you let Topia stay in the tournament? I'm so glad that didn't come back to bite you. Oh wait, you moron. Oh. What are you gonna do? Anyway, we'll be finishing off Season 1 next week. So, I thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!